Yoga Wheel adalah tipe yoga kekinian yang bisa Anda coba. Seperti apa gerakannya dan apa manfaatnya bagi tubuh kita? Saksikan selengkapnya hanya di Yoga Private Class. Hai healthy people, berjumpa kembali di Yoga Private Class, di mana Anda bisa mengetahui berbagai informasi seputar olahraga yoga. Di episode kali ini, kita akan membahas tentang tipe yoga yang sedikit berbeda dengan yoga yang lainnya, karena menggunakan properti tertentu yang akan mensupport setiap gerakan yang kita lakukan, adalah wheel yoga. Pada dasarnya, gerakan yang dilakukan sama dengan tipe yoga yang lainnya. Bedanya, bila tipe yoga lainnya menggunakan yoga block atau strap untuk menunjang latihan Anda, di tipe yoga ini tentu saja wheel memegang peranan penting di setiap latihan Anda.
Wheel yoga, we use a wheel as a yoga props. So when we do a yoga posture, the wheel helps us to move into the pose in a comfortable way, and it gives a more support to achieve the posture with a comfortable way and improving flexibility and strength. That's we call a wheel yoga. So there are differences that what we do with the wheel. The wheel helps you to give you more support. It's simple as like if you have some kind of back injury, shoulder injury, or hip injury, we usually don't allow students to use a wheel because it can get the injuries worse. So if you have this kind of injury, we try to avoid the wheel.
Ya healthy people, yoga with wheel adalah salah satu tipe yoga yang juga diminati masyarakat, termasuk juga selebritas dunia seperti Britney Spears dan beberapa pemain di National Football League yang rutin berlatih wheel yoga. Bisa jadi karena salah satu manfaatnya adalah untuk meregangkan atau memberikan kenyamanan di tubuh, terutama tubuh bagian belakang, di mana tubuh yang bugar, otot yang kuat, serta stamina yang baik merupakan penunjang aktivitas mereka sebagai atlet. Healthy people, selain yang sudah dipaparkan sebelumnya, masih banyak manfaat yang bisa Anda peroleh ketika rutin berlatih yoga wheel. Di antaranya adalah Anda dibuat merasa nyaman di bagian tulang punggung, bahu, dan juga dapat membantu menenangkan pikiran Anda. Dan healthy people, bagi Anda yang merasa memiliki tubuh bungkuk, atau bagi Anda yang ingin memperbaiki masalah postur tulang lainnya, cobalah untuk rutin berlatih wheel yoga.
When the wheel started, because Indonesia, we don't just really have a real yoga, right? There are many small studio and there are many studios. Other people, they also use a wheel. But in real yoga started last year. The wheel yoga started by Dharma Mitra, which is well-known yoga teacher in US, and he started the wheel, which is more supporting for the spine. And it started a few years ago, about 3 to 4 years ago, and it's everywhere in the world people using the wheel. And this wheel yoga started in real yoga is last year, and we have been using this wheel as a props to achieve a flexibility.
Healthy people, berbeda dengan tipe yoga yang lain. Wheel yoga pertama kali diperkenalkan di Amerika Serikat oleh seorang yogi yang memulai berlatih yoga sejak tahun 1958, yaitu Sri Dharma Mitra. Kini wheel yoga sudah berkembang bukan hanya di Amerika Serikat, Indonesia, bahkan seluruh dunia. Bila Anda belum yakin, berikut ada 5 alasan kenapa Anda harus berlatih wheel yoga.
The first reason is to improve the flexibility, that helps to improve your flexibility and stretch the muscles deeper. Second is to improve the strength. Third is to improve the sense of the balance. There are more challenging posture that helps you to focus, bring more awareness. Fourth is to build up the strength. And fifth is to give more support that stabilize the postures and give you more benefit by using a wheel by doing a posture in a correct way with the support of the wheel.
Tunggu apa lagi healthy people? Segudang manfaat bisa Anda dapatkan ketika rutin berlatih wheel yoga. Olahraga ini bisa dilakukan oleh siapapun, baik pria maupun wanita. Healthy people, selain sebagai penunjang latihan yoga Anda, wheel juga bisa dimanfaatkan sebagai alat massage, khususnya area tubuh bagian belakang Anda. Apabila di tengah kesibukan Anda merasa punggung Anda kaku, gunakanlah wheel untuk meregangkannya. Ya healthy people, sekarang mulailah untuk mencari referensi studio yoga yang menyediakan jadwal latihan wheel yoga. Pilihlah sesuai kenyamanan Anda, dan yang tak kalah penting, pilihlah tempat yang memiliki instruktur terbaik.
Okay, the difference in real yoga and other yoga studio, all our teachers, they are trained and certified teachers they've been practice real yoga since 4 years old. And some of them, they started yoga very young, yeah. And all our teachers are from India, yeah. They are over 10 years of experience practicing yoga and also teaching yoga. There is a different, the members can find real yoga and other yoga studio.
Ya healthy people, berlatih yoga dengan bantuan wheel nampaknya bisa menjadi referensi bagi Anda yang baru ingin mencoba beryoga. Healthy people, setelah yang satu ini, kita akan bersama-sama berlatih gerakan-gerakan dasar dalam wheel yoga yang tentunya aman dilakukan untuk pemula. Tetap di Yoga Private Class. Healthy people, masih di Yoga Private Class. Healthy people, berikut ini kita akan bersama-sama berlatih gerakan-gerakan dasar dalam wheel yoga. Gerakan-gerakan berikut berkonsentrasi di area atas tubuh, seperti bahu dan dada, membuat bagian atas tubuh Anda lebih rileks dan fleksibel. Selain itu, juga dapat memperlancar sirkulasi darah, menyeimbangkan tubuh, dan memperbaiki metabolisme Anda. Ya healthy people, mari langsung saja kita berlatih bersama instruktur wheel yoga, Chandan dari Real Yoga Studio.
Hi healthy people, I'm Chandan, still with me. And today we have a wheel yoga. You're gonna practice with the wheel yoga, and I'm going to show you how you can improve the flexibility on your shoulders, your back, and your hips. That helps you to stretch your your back, your shoulders, and your hip flexor. Let's start the practice with me. Take your wheel and come up into the cat pose. We're gonna start with the shoulders. So come up into the cat pose, keep the knees and the hips in a line, and you tuck in your toes, and you lift the chest up, put your right hand up on the wheel and the left hand up on the wheel. Keep the hands together and you roll forward, bring your body slightly down and you stay there. Bring the head down. Those who feel tight into the shoulder, maybe you can just stay here, hang on here and stretch the shoulder, and you release your shoulders. Release the tension from the shoulder and you breathe. Stay there, and every exhalation you try to release the shoulders. You're releasing the tightness from the shoulders and you focus on your breathing. If you feel you are flexible, you want to go a little deeper, maybe you can bring your body a little more lower to touch your chest down to the floor, and you lift the chin up, look forward. To increase the intensity into the pose, keep the elbows straight and bring the chest lower, touch the chest on the floor. If you feel that you are tight, maybe you can just stay here, or you can just hang the head down to release your neck and breathe. I'm going to hold here for 10 breaths. To feel the breath into your back, into your shoulders, and you keep the elbows straight. And you try to push your hips back to create a traction into your shoulders, into your back, and feel your upper back. And you feel your sides of your ribs and your shoulders. And keep focusing on your breathing. And as you exhale, you push the chest a little lower, go a little deeper. And you bring your chest a little bit deeper with your exhalation. And you go a little deeper. And you tuck in your toes, press the palms, slowly bring your body up, put down your hands, come down into the chart, point the toes, bring the hips down, stretch your hands forward, rest your head down to the chart, rest here for a few breaths to recover your shoulders. slowly come up. That was a stretch for the shoulders, which is good, helps you to improve a flexibility into your shoulders and increase a mobility into your shoulder joint. And now we have a stretch for the upper back and to open up your chest, your ribs and the shoulders. So you're gonna have a wheel, come to the center of the mat and you sit down on your heels. This posture is completely for the beginners and you can practice all level of the students. So you bring your wheel into your upper back and you lean back. Make sure you keep your hips down on your heels and your chest is resting on the wheel. Slowly bring the head down. Release your neck. Raise your right hand up and the left hand up. Bring your hand down into the wheel and you hold your wheel. Try to keep your elbow close to each other and stay there. Rest the head down. You feel the stretch on the sides of your ribs and the shoulders and your front of your body. You're releasing the stiffness from your body to your shoulders and to your back, to your upper back. And stay there for a few breaths. Try to bring the elbow close to each other to increase the intense into your shoulders. And after a few breaths, slowly release your hands. Bring the hands down to the sides of your body. Press the palms. Slowly head up and you bring your body up. Walk your hands forward, bring your hands down and you rest your head down into your head and you rest here for a few breaths. After resting a few breaths, once again walk your hands and sit up. And now you move into your hip flexors. You stretch the hips and you walk your wheel a little in and move it in. Come up into your knees and bring the wheel into your butt. Sit on your wheel and you bring your body down. When you bring your body down, make sure you don't open your knees to the side and you are pressing your heels, your ankles down to the floor. Slowly go down. Bring the head down and stay there. If you can, you raise your hands over your head. Beginners maybe can just stay here and hang your body down. If you feel you are tight into the lower back, you can't go this low, maybe you can move the wheel a little up into your upper back so that you can give a support on your back and you can hang your head down and reach the hands up and stay there to open up your chest and to stretch the front of your body. You can go a little deeper. You roll the wheel down into the butt and go a little deeper to stretch your hip flexor. So you slowly come up and move the wheel a little in and push the hips up higher. Bring your body down. And you bend back. Raise your hands, walk and bring your hands in to catch the wheel. Drop the elbow on the floor and stay there. Touch the head and hold. And you slowly bring your hands down, press, release your neck. Bring the hands down to the sides of your body. Press the palms into your heels. Slowly bring your body up. You come up into your knees, roll your wheel out, come down. So that's all for the wheel practice.
Ya, healthy people, itulah tadi beberapa gerakan sederhana dalam wheel yoga yang bisa dilakukan bagi Anda yang baru memulai yoga. Bagaimana healthy people setelah melihat serangkaian gerakan tersebut dan bagaimana wheel yoga membantu Anda mencapai pose tertentu? Apakah Anda tertarik untuk join wheel yoga class? Masih di Yoga Private Class. Ya healthy people, sederet manfaat bisa Anda rasakan saat berlatih yoga with wheel. Rutin berlatih minimal 2 kali dalam seminggu dapat membantu Anda menyeimbangkan otot-otot punggung, meningkatkan kepadatan tulang, sehingga bisa mengurangi resiko osteoporosis. Selain itu, bagi Anda yang mengalami masalah insomnia, sepertinya wajib mencoba wheel yoga. Berikut ini kita akan bergabung di private class. Persiapkan matras dan tentu saja wheel Anda. Selamat berlatih.
Hi healthy people, still with me and Chandan, and welcome to the private yoga class. Today we have a props which is a wheel. We're going to use the wheel to do a yoga posture. Let's start with my 2 friends and take your wheels. We have 2 wheels which is one is a bigger wheel and one is a smaller wheel, and today we're going to use a smaller wheel because the wheel's size depends on the person height, those who are using the wheel. So we're going to use a smaller wheel today. So let's start. Take the wheels and stretch your legs forward. We have a beginner postures to open up your back and the shoulders. Legs forward. Take your wheels into your back and lift your body up. You slowly lie down on your back. Bring the body down to the wheel. And drop the heads back. Take your hands up over your head. And you stay there. And you try to relax about it. Try to reach the hands as far as you can. Drop your head back, completely release your neck. You feel the stretch into your chest, into the side of your ribs. And you follow your breath. Feel your arms are tired. Maybe you can interlock your fingers and you place the palms into the back of the head and hang your head down. And you stay here for a few breaths. Keeping your hips down on the floor so you can stretch a little deeper on your ribs. You slowly raise your hands up and bring your hands down to the sides of your body and sit up. Slowly come up. Stretch your hands forward and bring your body down. Bring your head down to release your back as a counter pose. Stay here for a few breaths to release your back. And you slowly raise your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Relax. Now, you cross your legs, take your wheel at the front of the mat, and you come up into the cat pose. You're going to have a stretch for the shoulders. So you move back into the cat pose. Your knees hip width apart, tuck in your toes, and press the mount of the toes to the floor to keep the weight into your feet. And now, you put your right hand up on the wheel and the left hand up on the wheel. And you bring your chest down. Try to push your hips back and bring the chest down as low you can. If you feel you're tight here into the shoulders, you can bring the head down and stretch your shoulders, stretch the back, stretch the sides of your body, and you stay there for a few breaths. And you hold the pose. And you keep your heels up and align the feet. You move your hips back. If you feel tight, you can just stay here. It helps you to release your shoulders and your upper back. Try to push your chest down. Those who feel flexible, maybe you can push your chest down to touch the chest on the floor. It's very good to help you to open up your shoulders and your chest. If you can deepen your stretch, move, 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 move. Try to keep the hips and knee in a line and stretch the chin forward. Hold it here and breathe. Keep your elbows straight and breathe in slowly. Press your palms and you come up. Slowly come up and you roll back. Bring the hips down into the heels. Stretch your hands forward. Rest into the child for a few breaths. To release your shoulders and to release your butt. Just slowly walk your hands and come up. Once again, come up into the cat pose. You press the palm, push your chest up, lift your body up and look forward. Now, you step your right foot forward. You're gonna have a hamstring stretch. So you press your left ankle down on the floor. Keep your knee and hip in one line. And you take your wheel, put your right foot up on the wheel. Keep the right ankle on the wheel and stay here. So you have to roll your left hip forward and the right knee straight. Walk your hands forward, bring your body down, touch your head to the leg. If you feel you're tight into your hamstring, maybe you can stay here and flex the toes to stretch your hamstring and hold here for a few breaths. Try to keep your toes flexed. Floor and you keep your knees straight, flex the toes. If you feel you are tight on your hamstring, maybe you can keep the knees slightly bent to soften your legs and you focus on the left leg. Here you press the left foot down to stabilize your posture and roll your left hip forward, roll the right hip back. Those who are flexible, maybe you can walk your hands forward to stretch deeper and stretch your back. Move your body forward and you flex your toes, straighten the legs. Now, slowly walk your hands back and come up. Step your right leg back, you're going to change side. Come back into the cat pose. And to the other side, lift the body up. Step your left foot forward. Press your right ankle, keep the knee and the hips in a line and the hips in your hips align. Bring your left foot up on the wheel, your left ankle up on the wheel and your hands down on the floor. If you feel that you're tight, your hands can't reach, maybe you can add on the block so you can have a support. And you slowly bring the legs forward. If you stretch your body up, walk your hands forward, bring your body down and touch the head to the leg. Then you stretch your hamstring and your back. Stay there. Try to press your ankles down, ankles press down and push your leg forward, walk your hands, bring your head down and you breathe. Keep your toes flexed, your ankle on the wheel and you can move your hands one step forward and stretch your back. And you slowly walk your hands and step your left leg back, rest into the child pose. Take a rest for a few breaths and you release your back, and you release your legs, stretch your hands forward and your head down. And you slowly walk your hands and sit up and relax. So Now we had a stretch with the shoulders and the hamstring, and we're going to move into the back. So stretch your back and stretch your front of your body. Come to the front of the mat and take your wheel, put your wheel at the back between your feet. You lift your body up slowly, bring the hips down on your wheel, and you slowly bring your body down. Go down, drop your head down, and raise your right hand up, left hand up. Head down and stay there. If you feel you're tight into your back, you can't go down, you can bring the hips down. So the beginner options is to bring your hips down and you sit down on your heels and slowly you lean back. Yeah. And you raise your hands up. Stay here. Keep the hips down to your heels. Yes. And breathe. So all you have to do here, you just stretch your hands up to stretch your front of your body, to stretch your sides of your ribs and your shoulders. If you are a regular practice, you want to deepen up your back bending or your stretch, you can maybe hold your wheel and bring your body a little deeper. Try to touch your elbows on the floor. Okay, press your ankles down and you stay here, stay here. Bring your knees closer and hold and breathe here. If you want to move a little more deeper, maybe you can catch your feet. So this posture the wheel helps you to support your spine so that you can move deep into your posture and give you a stability into your pose. And now you slowly walk and bring your hands out. Bring your hand to the side of your body and slowly come out. Exhale, you bend forward. Stretch your hands forward and you rest into the child pose. Bring your hips down. To spine, hips down to the heel, and stretch your hands forward and relax. This posture helps you to lengthen your spine and relax your back. You give you a light stretch into your glutes and your quads. Slowly walk your hands and sit up and release your legs. Sit in a cross legs. That's all for the wheel yoga. Thank you for joining my wheel private class. Namaste.
Ya, healthy people, wheel sangat membantu para pemula untuk melakukan pose-pose tertentu. Gerakan-gerakan berikut ini baik dilakukan bagi Anda para pekerja yang lama menghabiskan waktu dengan duduk, karena sangat baik dilakukan untuk meragangkan area punggung, bahu, dan juga hamstring. Serangkaian gerakan ini aman dilakukan bagi para pemula, namun disarankan berlatih di bawah pengawasan instruktur. Ya, healthy people, kami sudah menghadirkan informasi seputar wheel yoga. Semoga bisa memotivasi Anda untuk memulai berolahraga. Jangan lewatkan episode selanjutnya dari Yoga Private Class, tentunya hanya di channel Insert.